Hey, lovelies. Welcome to the channel. Rosie Catch here. Thank you guys so much for coming here on such short notice. This is like very short notice. I would normally not make do live videos on Mondays, more so in the afternoon. Yes, Akosua, thank you so much for coming. My Ghanaian people are coming. My Ghanaian sisters are in the building. Thank you so much, Akosua. Thank you. We're live, guys, and thank you so much. This is just so short notice. I just felt like we needed to talk about this, while we're still on the matter. And guys, I am Rosie Kirk. If it's your first time here, thank you so much for tuning in. It's so good to have you here. Please, if you've not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like this video, please share if you can. We want more people that need to hear what we're going to talk about on this live stream to come on here and just join in the conversation. I promise that this is going to be a very interesting and educative and also informative live stream. That's the point of this live stream. No I just, like I said in the banner, you can see, please be respectful in passing your points across, because one thing I know is that if as adults we learn how to communicate respectfully, nobody is going to get angry with the other person, at least not so much. But if you're communicating with me trying to get your point across and I feel insulted, or you are actually verbally insulting me, I'm probably going to get defensive and want to do the same thing back. Then before you know, the point of the conversation is no longer passed across. Adults are going back and forth, and that's really not what I want on this live stream. I really want us to learn from each other. Like, I feel like really learn from each other. I feel like Ghana and Nigeria were so close yet so far. That's what I just feel. We are so close yet so far. You understand? We are so alike, yes, so on, as in, is it unalike? What's the English? I was even telling my husband this morning when I was discussing this whole live stream thing with him. I was telling him, I don't even understand how, like, I was telling him that I watched Akoswa's jollof rice recipe, and that it's almost the same thing that we do in Nigeria. Like, I don't think there's any plenty difference, but yes, I know that it's going to taste differently. But I'm just wondering how we have jollof rice between both of us, for instance, you understand? And Akoswa enjoys Ghanaian jollof rice. I enjoy Nigerian jollof rice. I haven't tasted Ghanaian jollof rice. I might taste it and I'll prefer it to Nigerian jollof rice. I might taste it and I'll still prefer Nigerian jollof rice to Ghanaian jollof rice. But like, what's the point of me arguing that my house is finer than Akoswa's house? Do you get what I'm saying? Akoswa's jollof rice is what she likes. You understand? It's what she likes. I like Ghanaian and Nigerian jollof rice for now until I taste Ghanaian jollof rice. You understand? Until Josie is going to give me one plot of land in Ghana. So when she gives me that one plot of land, I'll know if I if I like Ghanaian jollof rice more. Yes, all rice na rice. Akoswa is saying not just close, we are one, just media. And it's so sick. I think, like Nania's Corner said in one of her videos, that before she got into YouTube, she didn't even realize how much this whole thing between Nigeria and Ghana was. It cannot be all cruise, Uju. I am somebody who believes that. For instance, if every time I come on my channel, I say, I throw a jab at you, Uju, and I say something off to you, and I say it's just jab, it's all cruise, someday you are going to get offended by it. And even if you as a person don't get offended by it, your sister might tell you, why is Rosie Ketch always insulting you? Why is Rosie Ketch always saying bad things about you? And I really feel like we should talk about this. And when we're like, I hear people say, we are one, we are close, we are Udri is saying now that it's just cruise. People's feelings are not just cruise. Like, you see the arguments that go on this in this comment section. It cannot be all cruise. I feel like some of these arguments are actually very unnecessary. You understand? And also, that's why I said in this topic, Nigeria and Ghana, is there really love? As in, where is the love really? You understand? And like I said in Uju's comment section, I said people in Europe are coming together, you understand, to build their continent, and they're just coming together, like helping each other as much as they can. And we are just really far behind in Africa. And what we're doing is, who has the best jollof and who has the best this. And I know that there's a lot of misconceptions that what would they call it? Okay, there's a hashtag. There's a hashtag. Okay, I know that also there's a lot of misconceptions about Ghanaians and Nigerians have, and Nigerians that Ghanaians have. And I feel like a lot of times that's the first issue. Like this whole issue of electricity that Nigerians were saying for the longest time, that Nigerians gave Ghanaians electricity, you understand? And over time, when people started making YouTube videos, people started researching, and some people will not research, some people will research and say, oh, it's actually not Nigeria that's giving Ghana electricity. Okay, and Ghana is saying, if you're giving Nigeria electricity, how come we have light, people don't have light? You understand? So now, everybody wants to feel like they are in control of their space. You understand? And I get like Ghanaians, like not wanting to feel like Nigerians don't value them, or Nigerians feel like they are bigger than them or they're better than them. And you know the thing about Nigeria Ghana banter, this is not me siding Nigeria. I feel like from a Nigerian point of view, I feel like because of the population of Nigeria, you understand, it's like America, Canada, something. Is that even a good example? Okay, like Nigeria is very populated. Nigerians supplied gas to them, who they paid heavily to get. I think that, you know, sometimes a lot of us don't read so much. We just read the heading, and all these blogs don't do well because they just put a very catchy heading, and you just go there, read the heading, and say, "Oh, Nigeria is giving Ghana light." You understand? People might not read all the terms and conditions that took them to get, you know, to where they are. I feel like Nigeria is very populated, and that makes us. I saw a video yesterday that I actually did not watch. I don't know if I should go and watch that video. The person said, I know the person was going to say something opposite, but the person said Nigerians have taken over Ghana market, or you know, and there's this whole Ghana must go thing where Nigerians ask Ghanaians to leave Nigeria. Just a lot of things, and I feel like there's a little bit of resentment inside. So guys, let me just share the link so that you guys can come and talk about what do you think is the issue between Nigeria and Ghana. These banters, do you think they are healthy? Because that's my point. Yeah, okay. Akota, let me share the link. These banters, do you think they are healthy? Because like I said, if somebody, sorry, is Louis that's pushing his car and just making noise, he just wants to make sure that he disturbs me. If somebody wants to is constantly throwing jabs at you, you are going to get offended someday. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. These banters, are they really healthy? You understand? I appreciate those people who take out time, like I see, okay, for instance, Uju is in Nigeria, and you can see that some of the times you see her videos, and you know that, okay, she has read up about this thing, or she has tried to get informed about this thing. There are a lot of things I learned from Ghana through Amarachi Duru's channel, you understand? You can tell, like, there are people who actually research before they do this Ghana video. There are those that they just want to put Ghana and Nigerian flag. And now, I always say that this thing you are putting, hey, Akosua, welcome. You've not joined. Oh, welcome, Akosua.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much for joining in. Thank you. So I always say that, let me just finish before. I always say that right now we understand that YouTube is a search engine. If you search how to make jollof rice, YouTube will show you, there'll be YouTube options for you to watch from YouTube. So we should not downplay how big a platform YouTube is. So if you're going to come out and not make any research and come out and just say stuff about Ghana as a Nigerian, or as a Ghanaian, come out and say stuff about Nigerian as a Ghanaian, and you now put a title, why Nigerians do this to Ghanaians, why Ghanaians do this to Nigerians. Remember that when somebody wants to type maybe that question, maybe somebody has a research work or anything, and the person types that question on Google, your video might come out. And a lot of people don't even live in Africa. Maybe some children who are born in other countries, other continents, and they just want to know what is happening with Nigeria, what's happening with Ghana, and they click on YouTube, and what they see is misinformation from you because you think that this is a joke, because you think that this is just light. You understand? I don't know if I'm taking this thing too serious. Let me know what your thoughts are, Kosua. Thank you so much for
Hi,
joining.
host.
Welcome,
Hi,
Charlie.
everyone. You are
Yeah.
not taking it serious. I think the problem right now is you are taking it serious because of the people you have around you. Okay,
Okay.
because for example, if you didn't know anybody on Whitey Street, definitely you would have made your video without being concerned about anybody, right? You
Okay.
make it fairly, like out of your mind, like Uju, for instance.
Yeah.
People do reactions on this Whitey, okay? But I think for her contact of reaction is like she's not speaking to the Whitey people she knows.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give another example. It's not a bad thing to say, it's just a comparison. Mary Queen, her reaction videos are directly to people on Whitey. And I've told her before, I'm
Okay.
not shy to say it. I even put comments under her video that if she doesn't stop comparison, I will stop watching her. I will stop watching such content because I am not interested. When she makes the one that makes me interest, I will come. For example, Uju will come and sit on her live stream or her premiere, and then she will be downgrading her country. What is she saying that is good about her country? She is rather selling the country badly, okay, to people. But today you make a content comparing, telling the good and bad or what happened in that country. You are just informing people. Rather, you can even compare in a healthy way. Like for example, she made her last video saying why she, I think her last but one, why she liked Ghanaians. Okay, she didn't compare it to any other thing. She just shared her experience as a Nigerian, and she comparing herself to Ghanaians. It is the same way someone will also make a video and say that this is how Americans or Europeans, like I mean Americans or maybe Canadians are. Is this the same? But because of how we are on the white history, we've surrounded ourselves with that kind of. If you talk about them, I'll come and tag you. So when you make content, they go directly on that person. It is not like that. If you watch Uju's reactions, it's like she's talking to open people. So I have studied her channel. She's gaining a lot of watch from outsiders. Like I mean, people who are not on the YT community, like Ghanaians. And then even my comment I placed under her video, 6 people has liked this so far. It's rare to for a YouTuber to put a comment under your post for a lot of people to like it, right? Let's be honest. It's only you that will like the comment then reply. But she's gaining outsiders, okay, to even like the post and then all sorts of things. So the way we are surrounding our reactions. So I'm answering the way you are saying you are being too serious. I just want to clear that you are not being too serious. It is because of the people you have surrounded yourself at. It is because of what you've seen. Because you think that if you talk about Ghanaians, Akosia will come for you. No, I will only share my opinion. And as a content creator, you should understand that comments are opinion. It doesn't justify your video. If you don't take it that way and then you go emotional about it, you are going wayward. If you make a content, like for example, Mary Queen, and then she will mention that, please don't come for me. Oh, it means that you are making the content for people you know. You don't make content like that. Make content openly. You are sharing your opinion. You have the right. That's why we have democratic. We live in a democratic country. Share your opinion respectfully. Share your opinion. Opinions are supposed to be respected. So make sure that whatever you're doing is healthy. That's why I'm saying that you are not being too serious, but because of the people that you surrender as, if you are open-minded and you are creating your content without no fears, nothing, you just leave your video and go. That is it. That is it. For example, Koti made a video about universities in Ghana, and that she shared her experience or what she knows about the university. It doesn't mean that university in Nigeria is bad, but definitely you will get some people who will go after her saying that they are not better than this. The biggest university is not in Ghana, it's in you know, those kind of things, the banger. But she posted her video telling people who don't know that there are this kind of university in Ghana that you can go. Okay, so if you're a content creator today, you take this thing emotional, meaning you don't understand content creating, because she has the right to talk about the content she wants to talk about. And she made it openly for everybody who will come to YT and search how to apply school in Ghana or the universities in Ghana. And then someone might find her video. She didn't make the content for you that come and compare to Nigerian school. Every country has what he or she is good at or what he or she is giving out. And with this thing that you're saying, they give Ghana light, they give Ghana fuel, they give Ghana this, whatever they give Ghana, it is not for free. We do barter trading, we do trading. There's no country giving things for free on this world. We all borrow from, even America, they all borrow from World Bank, okay? We all are under one thing. We are under one thing. So if maybe Nigeria is giving Ghana oil, it is not for free. If Ghana gives let's say Australia or something cocoa, it is not for free. It is barter trading. We pay everything that the country exports. It's being paid. That's called, it's called import and export. We pay. If the country doesn't gain, they will stop. If the country doesn't gain from whatever they give, they will stop. So, for example, if maybe Congo or Cameroon is supplying Nigeria with, let's say, timber, it doesn't mean that Nigeria is dependent on Congo. They pay. Nigerians will pay because it's not for free. Let's now talk about light not being in Nigeria, okay? Light not being in Nigeria, and Nigerians are now exporting a lot of generators. Let's say the generators are from Japan coming. Do you think Japan's will give it for free? No, the country now invests in it. The individual now invest in buying a generator because there are no lights, and then they think that when they come to sell generator, they will buy it. It doesn't mean that they give us this for free, so it's no. When before those ages, when each country went into hardship, I think everybody went to seek shelter. My dad was in Nigeria for years. And I knew one of my dad's friends. When electricity problem came, he also came to live in Ghana for some time, because the work that he does, if he doesn't get electricity, it doesn't move on in Nigeria. So this is how things run. We all need each other to grow our country. So it is hard time content creators. Do your research. You will know what you're gonna talk about than to say that we are the giants of Africa. We are the black stars. So we give this, we do that. No, everybody has some qualities in there that we are sharing. You give and I take, but it is not for free. This is what we have to understand. If the country doesn't benefit from it, they will stop doing it. They will stop doing it. Me, I want to say, my dad has lived in Nigeria. My brother has lived in Nigeria before. And they are the ones who even changed my perception about Nigeria. Because me, I just watch movie and I know that, if you do something, they'll throw you in the forest and then some animal will catch you or people will bite you. You know those kind of things I see in the movie. I used to believe that, so I was scared of Nigeria. But
Are you
everything
serious?
changed. Yes, I used to believe.
Okay,
And I used to
Akoso, sorry
believe.
to cut you. You see what I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about now? You had a mindset because of movies that are fiction. You understand? Because
Yes,
of
that's
movies
why
that are
I said
fiction.
the
So
media.
now your mindset was changed because your dad and your brother, you understand? So I'm talking
Uh-huh.
about, just imagine that you who watched a movie that was acted had a changed mindset.
Uh-huh.
So imagine somebody who comes sit in front of their camera every other day and
Yes.
says wrong things. So imagine what they are doing to the mindset of those people that have never stepped foot in Ghana
You
or never
see,
stepped foot in
I
Africa,
have
in
made
Nigeria. Do you get what I'm
I have
saying?
made this example before.
Yeah.
I when I came here, I can tell you 80% of the people I've mingled with are Nigerians. And I am boldly saying it right on this your platform that my business is also moving because of Nigerians, because they purchase me a lot. A lot of my customers are Nigerians. I wouldn't even hide about it or fake about it. That they buy my things. That's the truth. They buy it and they give me good feedbacks that, oh wow, it's good. They can even compare my food to Nigerian ladies' food and all that. They will ask me, Akosia, can you make this for me? I'll make it. And then they will come, wow, I tasted a Nigerian who, Ghanaian who can cook like Nigerian. I said, food now. Everything is the same. They have their skills. And when they compare, I said, no, don't compare. You have heard about me. That is why you came to me. It doesn't make me superior about them. I have my own uniqueness. They have their own uniqueness. Everybody feel they are good. So this is what I'm serving you. So if you like mine, let's go with it. This is the whole situation. We should just stop comparing
It's
because
because
each country.
it's because you understand that Koswa, the what comparison can do, especially when it's not healthy. You understand? Now this is
Yes.
you one person. It's like this thing you're saying now. Imagine
Mhm.
two siblings. Maybe one person is more intelligent book wise. But right now, I feel like we're beginning to understand that being intelligent book wise doesn't make you all round intelligent. You understand? Now, if the first child comes back and the mother is always saying, your younger brother did this more than you, your younger brother washed plates more than you, at some point you'll be like, okay, my younger brother should just go and do everything for you since he's the better child. You understand? Since he's the better human being, since he's the more intelligent, or since he's the one that dresses the bed better. And I know that parents do sometimes to make the other person improve on themselves, but I feel like if it continues, it just has a way of going to your head and sticking and making you, if it's not healthy, at some point before you know it becomes unhealthy. And that's why, like we just said in this comment, and that's one thing I actually preach about. I love to watch Nigerian Ghanaian content. I love to learn about, like I said, I'm actually do with one person that I actually learned a lot. And I see that we have a lot of foods that are almost the same. Our meals are almost the same. Like when Amarachi goes to buy maybe all those
Yeah.
buns, I don't know what they call it, or the bread where they pour milk
See,
and put mayonnaise and butter. All those
me.
things they do it in Lagos. You understand? When I watch Amarachi's videos and I learned a lot about Ghana. Okay, when I was growing up in church, that we
Mhm.
had a Ghanaian family Samoas, I think that was their name, and they were the first Ghanaians I came in contact with normally. You understand? Growing up all through, we were very, very cool. We knew they were Ghanaians. They knew we were Nigerians. They are living in Nigeria. And basically, like, we practically melted into each other. There was no hey, this person is from Ghana, this person is from Nigeria. In fact, we were cool, cool, cool together. We had other people from other African countries that, I grew up with, and everything was okay. Like, so coming on social media to see a wider audience and people who my issue is not researching, that's the one that irks me, because I'm somebody that I don't like it. I feel like it's very shallow, especially when you come and throw something at a very wide platform as big as YouTube. You don't have research. You come, you talk somebody down, or you just say give out wrong information all the time. It's just an that's why I asked everybody. I said, I hope I'm not being too serious about this thing, because I feel like it's a big issue.
You are
Your
not.
kids are going to be the ones to watch these videos that you are making. People who are not in Africa, who are maybe living in Europe, America, who have never stepped foot in Africa, are going to watch these videos. Then let me see how Ghanaians behave. How do Ghanaians behave? And somebody say that Ghanaians are this, and the person that just that's the first video YouTube suggests, where you saying all the bad things about Ghana and all the. I'm not saying that people should not say everybody's behavioral pattern, they are good and they are bad, but like this, what you're saying is not even true. And I even feel like when it comes to these patterns, I don't like generalization. Like Akosana has said that most of our customers, the people that patronize her very well, are Nigerians. You understand? So imagine Akosana coming to say that Nigerians are this kind of people, or me now who hasn't I've not met a lot of Ghanaian people. Okay, for instance, when I came to this street, I met Josie. I've not met Josie physically, but from the first time I and Josie met, we just had this click. You understand? So imagine, I feel like it's even going to be insensitive for me to come out and say Ghanaians are, to generalize badly about Ghanaians. If I want to do that, I'm going to think of Josie. I'm going to think of Akos. I'm going to think of people that I know. You understand? I'm going to be kind to them in my mind, because, and I expect that from the other people. You understand? That's why generalization can be a very, very bad thing. You see it a lot on social media. You see it a lot. People don't research. Emphasis on research. You just come because you know that if you put flag, the video is going to do well. So you just come and you just put out anything. Would you welcome back? Yeah. Welcome, Dare. Thank you, Linda. Welcome, Koti. Thank you, Helen. Yes, I have done. Welcome, Doris. Thank you, Charlie. Welcome, Mary Living. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys, so Akoso, over to you. So you guys, you can join the conversation and say what you think. Like, do you think
I
that where is
asked
the
you a
love? If we say we love each other so much, please, where
there
is the
is
love?
more love. It is only on the internet that you see this. As I said, not even the whole internet. It is just the white street that you see like that. There is more love outside there than you think. Because even me, where I live right now, I'm the only Ghanaian living here. The rest, the
Okay.
boys here are all Nigerians. Last time my Ghanaian brother was sick, and then we had no car. Like, I mean, at the moment, I just called these Nigerian guys. They stood with me from 12 a.m. till morning. They were checking on him, taking him to the hospital and all that. And I know Ghanaian guys will also do the same thing for them if they are in need. So it is just the white history, because we are making our content for each other. We think we hate each other. This Jollof saga that
Wow.
came, let me tell you, it was a form of even promoting our country. Now you go
Yeah.
on YouTube, you search how to make jollof, and then we have a lot of people that have made jollof out of this saga that we are doing. We are even using the platform to tell people that this and this, because the jollof is just oil, tomato paste, onion, your own favorite spices, tomato blend, and that is it. That is it. That is it. It is the same food. And you know, even Ghanaians, I can cook jollof. Josie can cook jollof, but it will not be the same. It will
Exactly.
not be
I
the
know this
same.
funny
You
thing. I make very nice jollof. My cousin, who I used to stay when I was in Lagos, right? She makes, like, for some reason I love her jollof, but I am
you
my
see,
jollof and her own is not the same. I know
we
that my
will
jollof
even
is
use
very
the
nice. You understand?
same method. Like, you
Yes,
can
but I
watch my
just love
recipe, do
how,
the same thing. It will not come out the same.
yeah.
It
And
will
one
not.
day I did
Food
something that
tastes
made it look
different.
like her. I made it look like her own just a little. And I was so happy that it tasted something like her own, because
You
my
see?
jollof is nice, hers is nice, but I actually just want to always eat her jollof, because you understand, I like how she makes it.
Exactly.
I just can't figure it out.
Exactly. It is food. Food is cooking is dynamics.
It's
Make
art.
it to your taste. You like pepper. I don't like pepper. Do it the way you
Mhm.
want and enjoy it once you feel good about it. Why don't you do it that way? We are all one family that right now you're going to see. I watch a lot of news, okay? When some Nigerians that I won't say all, some Nigerians are in Ghana and then they are doing the A word. I don't want to tag anybody. I'll just use the A word. Everybody knows. Which when they get them, all they do is to bring them back to Nigeria. But let the authorities get maybe other people. It might be worse. Just to last week, there are people from Benin selling some medicine given to Ghanaians, and then once you take the medicine, you go mad. And imagine the people that they run mad out of that. They will try to
What?
lure you to buy the medicine. Yes, the
That's
video is
sad.
trending. The video is trending as I'm talking to you. And there were about 4 or 6 boys. You see? So now that the system becomes a bit tough, and then in Ghana, when they catch you with these things, they will not catch only the foreigner. They will catch you, the Ghanaian that welcome them to host that kind of thing in the country. You see? So I think it is just the YT community. People want to gain their views that are doing these things. But actually, physically, there is love. For me, if, for example, you do something to offend me or you say something about my country, I love my country, so I will reply you honestly. It doesn't mean we are not friends. After that, we are good to go. Me, I don't hold anything. Even people that are Ghanaians that I talk to them. I talk to them my mind, like, I mean, when you offend me, I say it, and then we are good to go. If you wanna be friends with me, cool. If you don't want, if you post video, I'll still come and watch. To you, you can have grudges with me. For me, I don't think about grudges. It doesn't even help me. Like, I mean, I just flow. We are all one big family. We are all one big family. It is just the YT street that we see it like that, because Josie has made a video. I'm also going to bring a banger to. No, that's not how to make. Don't make your content because Josie has made a video. Don't make your content because Uju said something good about Ghana and then she only talked good. No, make your content because you want to show others. It's form of information. Give information to people. I would like to hear from, you're the only Nigerian here. I would like to hear from other people. Just talk friendly. It's not because, for example, Naya is now also showing some things, okay? Not because Naya is from Nigeria and then Ghanaians went to play football, they won because she's not from Ghana, and Ghana, on the internet, Ghana and Nigeria has this banter, so she will not talk about. No, she want to talk about it because it's this. And if it was her country, she will be proud also. And we are sister country. So she's proud that Ghanaians won if Nigerian didn't win. When we go to World Cup, it's like if Ghana didn't win, Nigerian will win. We will all celebrate together. There's nothing like hate. But it's we that we are on the white history that is making things like that. Because we feel my opinion should justify the means.
Like, I
Opinions
remember
are
the day we were
different.
playing that match we played between Nigeria and Ghana in this thing. My husband was
You
actually
see?
saying he wanted Ghana to win. He said he didn't want Nigeria to win. And I was like, why? He
You
said
see?
because he knows that Ghana was going to do better than
You
Nigeria.
see?
Ghana has fought harder, that they were
Um,
more
I,
prepared than Nigeria. You understand?
Agosia,
That,
Uju,
Yeah.
yeah,
Uju wrote something. Uju wrote
yeah,
something
you
and she
saying that
was
all
like,
cruise.
they are all
Welcome,
close. Do you
Nigeria.
know that some
Yeah.
people don't take it that way?
Yes, I
Yes.
don't
Not
think it's
for the
cruise. I don't think
sake.
it's cruise.
Some people take it. I was telling Akosia that me, if not that I am a like I came on YT, I didn't know all this thing is going on because
You
I
see?
Yeah.
lived in Ghana all my life. We have Nigerians and we don't hear such things. The only thing for me I heard was the market. I mean, because in Ghana we have a law that a foreigner cannot do retail, but most of the foreigners are doing retail jobs there, and the Ghanaians feel like it's not right because that is not the law, and they are also saying that ECOWAS allows that. So they are two different things. That's the only thing that I heard what that is going on between Ghana and Nigeria, because they should not do retail, and they are
That's
doing
like
it, and they are backing
food
it
shops that
with the,
just sell retail stuff.
yeah, and they are backing it with the ECOWAS law, that ECOWAS admit that you should do whatever. So most of the content creators, they know that when they mention Ghana and Nigeria, it's going to boost their views, or they are going to get this. So not that some are doing it for cruise. Some people also, we should be mindful of some of the words we make. So what brought all these things that sometimes people were seeing as Ghanaians, like, you cannot talk about Ghanaians, you cannot talk about Ghanaians. One thing about it is you have to say what is it. I mean, as Uju said, you have to do your research. So you cannot just come compare and generalize everything. As that lady did, was like Ghanaian food are like, that one is like you are comparing and you are destroying somebody's something. So some people, in as much as we want the views, we want the subscribers, but at least sometimes we should be mindful of some of the words we say, because as I even told Akosia that I didn't want to do content about Ghana, because talking about a whole country is a very sensitive topic. When you don't say it right, they will come for you, and when they'll come for you, they'll be like Ghanaians are, Nigerians are, in as much as how the country, the corruption, everything is spoiled. Everybody love his or her country. Because me, when you tell me to choose maybe South Africa and Ghana, I will choose Ghana 2,000 times over South Africa, because that is the country I know. That is the
Nigerians
country
are
I
always
was
within
born.
Ghana.
Yeah,
Nigerians are
if
always
I
within
were to
Ghana.
come back again in real life, some people will be like, I want to be a white people, I want to live in Europe, I want to live here. I will still want to be a Ghanaian, even if I were to be born again. So when you talk about a whole country, it's very sensitive topic,
Very
which you have to
sensitive.
express carefully. You have to really
Yes,
choose your
yes,
words carefully,
yes,
because
yes.
trust me, if you don't say it as it is, I know my Ghanaian people, I know my Nigerian people, they will come and give your mind to you, and it's not be like it's a cruise anymore. You also try to come out with different things, and it's going to be like either you are having a fight with them or something like that. Trust me,
Mhm.
if not on YT, I didn't even know a whole lot of things about Nigerians. But YT made me to understand, which in real life it doesn't exist, as Akosia was saying. In real life, when you go to Ghana, for instance, as the other time I watched Amarachi video, I was like, yes, almost a lot of people have married to Nigerians. Almost a lot of Ghanaians have married to Nigerians. A lot of Nigerians have married to Ghanaians. So why all this thing? People talk as if Nigeria and Ghana, these two people can never meet in real life and talk like. I always say that maybe Rosie is my friend. So when I see Rosie in real life, I cannot show that love. But people made it as if Nigerians staying in Ghana are even in, like, it shouldn't be that way. But because of the contents and this thing that we want to get the views, people twist the whole story. Most of them twist it. Most of them, you have to do your research. You have to, I mean, if anything that you want to talk about in Ghana, just go on the internet. You just type that word, how Ghanaians behave, how Ghanaians do this. Where is this place in Ghana? Where is this place in, the internet will give you everything. The other time, somebody was asking me, the other person was like, Josie, you are not in Ghana, but it's like you are creating Ghanaians content. Yes, I use my mind. I go to the internet. I can sit anywhere and create content about Ghana. It shouldn't be that I have to be in Ghana before I can capture. There are videos. There are a whole lot of things that you can get on the internet without going to Ghana. So anything that you want to do, you have to do it right. Do your research, and you are good to go. Nobody will come for you. As Akosia said, there are a whole lot of people who make content and they are so aggressive. Some people also make the content and they'll give you their mind as it is, as Uju always say. Maybe she'll be like, yes, I'm not saying my I don't love my country, but as at now, the condition we are in made me to love Ghana more. And me too, I'm Ghanaian. I'll be like, yes, the condition, when you don't come from Ghana, you don't know what is going on in Ghana. That's why I always say most of the some of the content creators from Nigeria, they don't really know. Some have not been to Ghana before. Some don't even research anything, but they will just hear what is going on the internet and make content. When you call a Ghanaian right now, the person will be like, yes, Ghana is very hard. And Nigerians will be like, Ghana is cool, Ghana is cool, you are good to go. So, they are two different things altogether. So sometimes you have to do our research well, ask people, ask those who knows this, so that they can, direct you in some of the things you want to say. Okay.
Yeah, you know why I'm
Uh-huh.
saying this whole thing. Thank you, Charlie. Oh, sorry, Akosua. Let me just drop
It's
this
a,
thought before. Sorry. Yeah.
okay.
You know why I'm talking about this whole thing of research and taking it seriously? Because, for instance, if you come now and tell me that Nigeria doesn't have like that, let's say Nigeria has is on strike, universities have not been going through for months. You understand? I will not get angry. It's our reality because we too that are here know that a lot of people that are in university have been on strike for months, and people are saying we need these children to go back to school. You understand? I won't get angry. It's our reality. If you come and talk about things that are real about our condition, I will not take offense. You understand? And like Josie said, the tone you also use to say, as in be respectful in the way you talk about, you criticize people, because you can be saying something that is real, but the way you are talking about it will get the person offended. Then secondly, this whole thing about Josie saying, okay, she likes her country and everybody will always like their country. It's true. Like now in Nigeria, we're plenty. Even inside Nigeria, the Igbo tribe, for instance, that people think they are together. You will see people will still come and say, this person is not Igbo enough. These people are not real Igbos. Now, the Yorubas, for instance, there are some people that might say, Igbos are not very respectful because, like, when the Yoruba culture are very respectful. You understand? When they want to greet, they lie down, they bow. Igbos are really not like that. Igbos are a little bit liberal. And Igbo person can see the father and daddy, good morning. They might not even answer, they might not do anything. Like Igbos are not, they don't show all that kind of respect that Yorubas show. You understand? But it doesn't mean that the Igbo person does not respect their father because they did not bow down to greet their father. It's just cultural differences. You understand? The Hausa person behaves differently from the Yoruba, behaves different. And you see sometimes, even inside Nigeria, we still have those people who feel like, because you're not lying down to greet, you're not respected, or because you're not doing this, you're not, you understand, people who are still going to quarrel or have issues about cultural difference. And I know, like Josie said, that culture, traditions, country issues and everything, maybe tribes too, is a very sensitive issue. So when you want to make content on it, or when you want to talk about it, if you research well and you tell me my truth, you tell me what is happening in Nigeria that I know that is true. Now only me, I go say, hopefully this country go better. Oh. But when you come and you are now adding lies on top of our already problem that is developing, it's annoying to anybody. And also, like Josie said now, that she goes on the internet and types and she gets information. Imagine going there to type and you get a wrong information. That's why I said that YouTube is a search engine now. It's like Google. It's actually Google. You understand? If you type how do Ghanaians behave, and what pops out is people that lied about how Ghanaians behave. It's an issue. So if you are putting out content, try to research well before you put out this content. It's not fun and games. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you, Akosua. All right.
That
Welcome.
is when, if you want to get the right thing, you said you can get the wrong thing. If you want to get the right thing, don't just pick what you saw the first thing. What you do is, when you want something, you just go through, because there are a whole lot of things that will come on. This one will say different thing, this one. So you read a lot about it, then you pick the one which they are all talking about the same thing. So when you be like, yes, I just saw this first one, then you write that one might be wrong, but there might be a little truth about it. But you have to read, because it will be like 10 people have written something about it, and the two people will be different things. So you have to read all that they wrote about what you are looking for, so that you pick what you are really looking for. So it shouldn't be one side, that I just take one person because the person said this, so I have to bring this one out. So at least you have to compare the answers over there, then you choose, or you can combine the two or the three, then you make your story.
Okay. There's this thing I want to say also. Also, content creators, like, we should learn how to appreciate our own, by all means, because if you see you're gonna do reaction video, you represent your country as well. what do you even say about your country at all? Because whatever you feed the internet or your viewers, that is what they are going to grab. We should learn how to appreciate. It is not about those who do sit down videos or reaction video only. Even making cooking video, you are talking about your country. Food is a form of a culture. What are you telling people? What are you demonstrating for people to learn? You need to tell them, be appreciative. If your country, something is going bad and you want to say it, fine. If something is going good too, you should say it. Do not compare. It's different from being appreciative and comparing. No. If your country has let's say tomato farm and Ghana doesn't have or Nigeria doesn't have, it doesn't make your country better than the other. That is the whole thing, because the other country can also have something that your country doesn't have. It doesn't mean that that country is less of it. And we are
Yeah,
living in a
exactly. That's
world
what
that
you are.
not
I'm not
everything.
cutting you.
Yes.
Rosie shot a video about one university, and I was like, this university exists in Nigeria, and most of them talk as if there's nothing good in Nigeria. I was so shocked to see that kind of university, how the environments, the building, everything was so good. I was like, there are lots of good things that is happening on in Nigeria. So sometimes just talk about the little good and just leave the bad ones. There will be always bad ones, because if you go to Ghana right now, things that are really going on, if you are not a Ghanaian, you will not even know, or you will not even understand. So at least sometimes they should talk about the little good. I mean, they have huge buildings. When I came on the internet, I was like, Ghanaians, we are not fan of building, having huge buildings. But the little Nigerians I know let me understand that, or they show to me that Nigerians are a fan of building huge buildings, which Ghanaians are not a fan of that huge buildings. They have their small space and they are good to go. But Nigerians have really big. So why sometimes you need to showcase the good, not always the bad, not always the bad. To seems like Nigeria, they have nothing. I mean, but they are better things that they can really talk about. But as a lot of people will be like, they want to get the views, they want to get this. Yes, when you attach Ghana, but for me, some are even also saying that yes, they are promoting Ghana, but you do know that Ghana name has been on the internet. So whenever you type Ghana, everybody is wanting to know what you really want to talk about it, because Ghana has been on the internet since the independent, not this recent content creator that is promoting Ghana. Ghana have their name over there, which they are selling their name so well. So anything about Ghana, good to go. Anything about Ghana, good to go. It's the same thing. That is how Ghanaians started promoting Ghana, and now Nigerians are also, some of them are also promoting Ghana. So the energy you used to promote Ghana, yeah, we have our differences, but at least the good ones, the good that is going on, at least talk about the good some. But I learned, someone said, even Nigeria, when you talk about the good ones, they don't watch. When you start doing it, there are lots of people. One guy, I forgot the name. The guy is almost like Wandamaya. He's showing all these things in Nigeria. I've forgotten his name. When you watch his video, you'll be like, yes, so is this Nigeria? You can also start the same thing, but not always crying. It's very pathetic sometimes.
Yeah, I'm happy that somebody from another country is actually saying this, because I feel like a lot is going wrong or going on in Nigeria that we don't like. As you understand, nobody likes hardship and everything, and you can see that's why people are actually coming out now. This whole election thing coming out, people are actually seeing whether there can be a change. You understand? A lot is going on that people don't like, and we understand it. And I feel like the way, because of that, people feel like, okay, let's talk about the bad things, so that those things can change. But I also believe in balance, like Josie has said. If you talk about the bad things, like I made a video. You see, I made some videos that I talk about Nigeria, and I think there was somebody who came out in the comment and said that he was so happy that I talked about the good of about Nigeria, that he knows that things are going wrong, but that there has to be good. You understand? And the thing is that I feel like as Nigerians, sorry to say, we are selling ourselves short. I'm not going to mince words.
Exactly.
You are selling
Exactly what
yourself
I
short
want
as
to say.
Nigerian. You think that if you talk down on yourself, okay, now every time I come out from internet, I insult Nigeria. Now we all know Boo Boo Network. You understand that? And I'm not even okay. See now, okay, no Nigerian can call it that is even in Nigeria. Maybe network rain is even falling. I'm even surprised my network is actually good. I used to be good with my live stream, but now every time I come out, I insult myself. I talk about how bad my country is, and I'm not saying we should not talk about the bad. Like I said in those my videos, talk about the bad, but also those good that you can see, pick them out, talk about them. You understand? You get what I'm saying? Okay, you talk about the bad, and now Josie comes out tomorrow and now wants to talk about that bad I was talking about my country, and I'm not getting angry with Josie. You don't have a right. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, me, I ain't show Josie road. Josie did not know all this thing until I told her. You understand? I'm not saying we should hide it. I'm not saying that we should cover it so that we don't get better. I'm saying that talk about the good, talk about the bad too when you see the bad. You understand? Create a balance, a healthy balance. That is how you thrive. That is how you end these stereotypes of people thinking that Nigerians are fraudulent. Nigerian people have said that the kindest people they've met, or not like let me not say kindness, that they've met kind Nigerians. I saw a tweet when people said, okay, have you met a Nigerian? Let me know your experience with them. And there were just so much good experiences that people have with Nigerians abroad, not even in Nigeria. Nigerians have helped them. And it was just so wholesome to watch and see that, okay, people are still good out there. You understand? Why are all those things there? People know that, okay, they've had experiences with good Nigerians. But the only thing you say about Nigerians in the internet most of the time is the bad things. You understand? Okay, if a bad thing happens to a Nigerian, do you see how the abroad media publicizes it? Or to an African, if they want to say that an African stole money or stole this thing, they will publicize it so much. You understand? That I always say that same energy they use to call out your bad thing, they will not use it to call out the good things that you have done like that. So it is your responsibility to call out the good too in your place. Not saying don't call out the bad, call out the bad, call out the good. All of them balance. You understand? It's
Do
like
you know?
when you got
Yeah, Rosie, the
yeah,
internet has feed the world to be that Nigerian is, you know, I'm even posting a video which the UK government is deporting hardened criminals to Ghana. Why should Nigeria? Why should it be that way?
yeah,
Now everybody who wants to do investments want to do it in Ghana, all the foreigners, because the internet has feed them that Ghana is safe, Ghana is this, which they might have their this thing, but the internet has feed the whole world that Nigerian is this. Is the people, I mean the citizens of Nigeria who have to put that yes, we are this, but not all, or we can do better. So what you feed the internet is what is going out there. Anytime you come and you cry, trust me, we have network issue in Ghana, but all the time you hear about network issue in Nigeria, but we really have network issue in Ghana. A friend of mine is in Australia, wanted to have one-on-one with someone in Ghana. They've tried more than 10 times. The internet is not allowing them. But nobody is coming out to say that Ghana internet is big. Ghana. So the more you talk about the bad, then the internet sell it's out there. So the new content creators, as least you have to visit the nice place, the good place there. I mean, you have to talk sometimes you have to talk about the good, sometimes you have to talk about the bad. But
yeah.
Ghanaians, most of Ghanaians content creators, they don't really talk about the bad that is going on the internet because they know that it's going to hurt the country. Somebody wrote under Wadamaya comment that why is he not talking about what is going on in Ghana, and the guy did not answer. He did not utter a word. He said he should talk about the bad thing that is going on in Ghana, which he might also say that I don't know the bad thing. If you also know the bad thing that is going on in Ghana, come and
Tell
say it.
me, Abby.
Nobody wants to. So Ghanaians, they don't want to sell their country in the bad way. Yes, that is what is attracting all the investors to come to Ghana to invest in Ghana.
Yeah.
Everybody wants a peaceful country to do business.
Yeah, I think that Ghanaians have sold themselves, and I'm really proud of all of you guys. Seriously. And like this thing, that's why I said good publicity is important. Not saying you should not talk about the bad, but like I told you, I have a cousin who schooled in Ghana. She went to that school you posted. That's what I talked about. The school Josie posted in her University of Ghana, Legon, Abi. Yeah, she went to school there. That was in 2000 and maybe 10, 11, 12. Something. It's been a while. So when she was going to school, she would all come back and say good things about Ghana. That's when I saw this pamphlet, like banga inside canned one. I didn't even know they sell it like that. Then she used to always bring those banga from Ghana when she's coming back to Nigeria for holiday, and she always say good things about Ghana. I feel like Ghana has sold themselves very very well. And if you even see, okay, look at all these videos we watch on YouTube where somebody go and ask people on the street, where would you want to live, Ghana or Nigeria? Ghana, oh, you don't go Ghana before? No. Why you want to live Ghana? Ghana good. How you take to say Ghana good? Now because no one to say Ghana they good. Do you understand? He doesn't know that Ghana is good. He has not gone to Ghana. He just heard that Ghana is good. And why is he hearing that Ghana is good? Good publicity. I feel like, if I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like Nigeria has enough bad publicity to last us for 200 years. 200 years. In fact, for 100 years, we have not finished arranging the bad things they say about us. Even right now, if our country gets better, it will take us another maybe how many years to arrange, in fact, to change people's mindset about the bad things they have about Nigeria. So why are you even worsening it? I'm not saying don't talk about the bad things. I'm just saying also when you see the good things too. You understand? It's like when I went to Abakaliki in April and I was showing the things about Abakaliki. Somebody would be like, is it not just road? Is it not just school? Why are you hyping it? You know why I was hyping it? If you watch those videos, I schooled in Abakaliki for 5 years and I stayed there 1 year before I schooled there for 5 years. So 6 years I was in Abakaliki. Let me tell you guys something. For people who don't know Abakaliki, the first time when I entered Abakaliki, first day I entered Abakaliki, not the first time, like first time in my adult life, because I used to go to Abakaliki, then I went to Abakaliki alone. The kind of red dust, if you know Nigeria, the eastern part of Nigeria, the red sand is, they have red sand. The kind of red dust that hit me, I was like, how do people survive in this place? And I could not understand how this dust. I was sick because of red dust. My body peeled because of the hard water. The soil is filled with a lot of minerals, so there's hard water. My body, my whole skin peeled off before I got used to the place. You understand? Now, those times people always insult Abakaliki that they don't have anything, and all those stuff. So I stayed there. When I was in school in Abakaliki, you cannot wear your jean trousers 2 times. If you wear your jean trousers out once, before you come back, the whole leg is red sand. So when I went there years later and I saw the development, you don't want me to shout? I'm going to be among those people that are going to put it on the internet that this Abakaliki that was filled with red sand, and there was no road, and there was nothing that looked like a dry land, is now growing. It might not be like Lagos, it might not be like Abuja, it's not Port Harcourt, but from where it was 10 years ago, there's difference. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm not saying that people should not talk about the bad things, but please, when you see those good things too, talk about them. Like when you show slums in your city, show the good side too. You understand? Because like I always see people who are in America and I see somebody homeless. There are homeless people in America, maybe not as much as people that are in Africa, but they show the homeless, they show the highbrow area. So let me just let Akosua talk. Let me read this comment from Nana. Hey, hello Shula, welcome. Nana says, yes, I like that they are nationalistic. Yes, Ghanaians are very, very like, we are few in Nigeria. It saddens me when I see bad news about Nigeria everywhere while great things are happening. Indeed. The bad energy is too much. We have to stay positive. Yeah, we do. Nana said, it will take a long time. Let content creators who make videos about the country and Africa do more. We are the ones that can project our countries and continent the way we want to outsiders. Because this as we need to impress, not like we don't need to impress them. Now then we will still go meet borrow money. We borrow before you know one day we hear that one African leader has borrowed and sold your village. And your village is not in one country, China, like that. That they've sold you. You understand? So you have to sell your country well. You have to look at what good publicity has done for Ghana. It can happen for Nigeria too. And you know that we are so much. I feel like our population is both a blessing and a curse finally because hey God, let me know your thoughts. Guys, please share. Why no Nigerian is calling in? See, I have one plot in Ghana. Josie has given me one plot. See, my Ghana people are the ones coming here to support me full time. Or people in the comment section, people are supporting too. Thank you so much. But please, if you're Nigerian, call in and come and share your thoughts too verbally. So somebody that comes to watch this video who doesn't want to read the comment can also hear what I'm saying. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I had something on my phone. I pressed something. Sorry, there was a something happened to my phone. Sorry. Yeah. You guys, I can hear you,
Okay.
Akoso. I can hear you, Josie.
Yeah.
Guys, call in, share your thoughts because I
I
just
was
said,
I was making
this
a
thing is it
point
this very
when
this
Joseph
serious
came.
because it's fun and games. It's fun. It's all fun and games until people are getting offended and people are, share your thoughts, guys. This was a very very impromptu live stream. I didn't plan it. I didn't plan it though. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I don't know if I didn't know you guys can hear me. All right.
Okay, so I was making a point when Josie came in.
Okay. Okay. All right.
What you want people to, for me, for instance, you might think that the social media is broad and I know everything already. It is not everything that I know. It might be that I really got to know Nigerians when I came around the YT community. So whatever you're gonna feed me is what I will know. So let's try to stay positive. What are you telling me? Take your country to heart, that it will be like your own matter. When somebody talks behind you, the way you feel hurt, that is the same way when somebody talks about your country, you should feel hurt as well. Because me, if you talk about my country badly, I will be angry, especially when it's not true and you talk ill about my country. If you insult my president, hey, that one I will take you to another level, because he's the leader of the country. He's the first gentleman of the country. I don't care whether he's from this party or not. But once a general person talks bad about my country or my president, I need to defend him, no matter how bad he is. I don't need to sell my dirty rags to people or to dogs to eat it. See,
I'm laughing. I'm laughing at our own
I'm going
president.
to
Every
tell you something.
Nigerian.
When you go on the some of Uju's videos, there are some Nigerians that put dirty comments, especially this your campaign about voting. They are talking bad about President Buhari, and a lot of Nigerians bashing them. Here, let's talk about this. This is not about politics, but the way you are crying about your president, someone somewhere in another country also needs that president. Okay, at least if there is nothing good in him, he has done something for the country before. He has held the country until now. That should even give him a credit, no matter how who he is. Ask yourself, if you're supposed to be in his position, you might have done even worse than what is happening right now. Do not compare governing system, because he came in a different time, the other one came in a different time. Management rises, some fall. So whatever he has to do to sustain the country as a country, he has to do it. It is sad that things might not go your way. Please, okay, you can't say he hasn't done anything good. No, for me, I
I'm
don't.
laughing. Anyway, I'm laughing at that.
No,
I
no,
thought
no,
to leave
no.
our president.
Leave
Just leave
Nigerian
our
president
president. Leave us.
alone.
No, I'm making a general statement. It's not about
I get what
Buhari
you're
alone.
saying.
Yes,
I
I'm
get what
I'm
you're
making
saying,
a general
Akusa.
statement. It's not about Buhari alone. But I
Yeah,
am
I get.
saying that coming out to even write insult comment about your president is telling me how you want me to think about your country. This is all what I'm trying to say. No matter
Oh,
how
welcome,
bad the
Vicky.
person is, do not wash your dirty linens outside. It is so sad to see a lot of Nigerians how they condemn their president. Some Ghanaians do that, but trust me, when you go under the comment section, you will get people to lash you. You might delete the video. You might delete the video. You yourself, you see yourself as good, but to someone, to you are not good. That is how we see our president and people in authority. They cannot give all that we want to our wish, okay? But there is something good in everyone. Me, that is what I believe in. Be positive. When President Buhari was not there, you were eating. When President Adu was not there, you were eating. What changed? What changed? Things will go up. The technology is going forward, and the hardship is everywhere. The hardship, it is everywhere. Food prices are not the same anymore everywhere. Don't wash your dirty linens outside. You can't say there's nothing good in your president. People oath and they voted for him because they saw something in him. That is why they gave the power to him. But as times goes on, as human beings, we do change. Even we being kids, when we are giving class prefect in classrooms, when we want the position, we sober. You talk to you, buy toffee for your friend. You do this for to get the position. But once you get the position and you are writing names of talkatives, you will write your friend's name for the teacher to cane him or her. This is what happens. If you're not in the position, you will judge wrongly. But if you are there, you will know that things are not what you see. And you as a person might do worse. Every country is facing difficulties, and even more difficult and challenging things that it's not everything you have to come and say. That is what I want to say. Do not say everything. When I go under some videos, it is so bad. It is so bad. Yes, in China, you can't talk bad about a country. In Philippines, you cannot talk bad about a country because the president will take you on. You know, a minister was shot dead with the wife because he was talking. He made a statement that it is so easy to traffic cane in the. When I say cane, you all understand, right? I don't want to mention the full name, cane, in Philippines. Okay, and if you make such comment, he said that the system is very flexible. You can do fraud here, you can do cane here. They shot him and the wife daylight broad to death. Okay, because because you cannot sell the country just like how you want it because of your personal gains. So there is something good in everyone. Even if he has not come to your doorstep to give you 50,000 naira to buy food, doesn't mean that he's not leading the country very well. They are leaders. They lead the country. Your money doesn't go to him directly. Every country has a sector. Our president, they don't hold our money. They have sectors. So ask yourself that as a president or as the president is leading the country right now, those people that they are assigned to the sectors, are they doing their job as citizens? You as the citizen, what are you doing to help the country? You blame the president that there are a lot of flood in the country. Meanwhile, you sit in car, you drink or you eat, and you throw the garbage through the window. You throw the garbage through the window. It will go and choke in gutters, and then there will be a lot of flood. Now you blame the president. What are you talking about? We as citizens, we need to fix our attitude before we blame our authorities. We are the same people when they make rules and regulations that they need to enforce the rules. We will judge them that, oh, when he came, he was killing people. But that person did wrong, and then that person needs to be punished for. So if we allow authorities to do their work and we stop all this blaspheming like and we are Christians, we don't do this, they will do their work, they will implement the law, and then it will work. Because when you come to Asia, when COVID came, you dare not enter a mall without a mask. Stay in the room for 48 hours. You will do stay. Go and watch Naya's Corner's recent video she uploaded. I was watching. You do COVID test. When I go to the market, I did vlog last time. I was wearing masks throughout, and people were asking, why didn't you remove for some time? I will only remove when I was eating, because that is the rule. COVID is gone, but no mask has come to stay. That is the rule. I can't flout it. I went to Ghana, and it was still COVID. People were not even wearing the mask. They've announced our president was always talking every Saturday evening. Do they do it? No, because we do not respect. Some Africans, especially Nigerians and Ghanaians, we think we know too much that we don't have to obey instructions. We challenge rules and regulations. But you go to somebody's country and you follow it, and the country is improving, and you want to compare to your country. No,
Exactly.
it will not
I
work
said that
again until
Sorry,
we fix
Akoso.
our
I said
attitude.
that
I
in that
still
my
stand on
video.
this. I will not blame anybody on authority until you fix your bad behavior and bad attitude.
Akosha is a politician, oh. She's a
I like
politician.
it. I love it. I love it. Akoso, I said
You
this
don't
in one
do
of my.
things right, and you want somebody to do things right. When they give you the position as, let's say, Minister of Children and Gender Affairs, they give you money, buy clothing, still for you will squander some. You are a human. Let's be honest. If it's in my position, I will use this for my personal gains. But if people who are assigned to each and every party or each and every sector or denomination to work as you're supposed to do, the country will gain its grounds and work again. The country will work again. It can never. Do you think President Nadu did the free education alone? No, it is guided by the team he had and how they are helping him. People are blaming him that it's not a good system, but one way or the other, people in the village who cannot even afford tuition can even go to school for free and even graduate. That is even a sign of an improvement. So there's everything good in everybody. Me, I believe in positivity. Everybody has a good in there. Do not wait for government to give you job. If you have a skill, better yourself, try to get a capital and start something. You cannot wake up and then open a hair business. Those are start from your grounds where your capital can reach. Do something for yourself, because whether Buhari stays or Buhari leaves, you and your family needs to eat. What are you doing for yourself as a person? It doesn't mean that you're educated, so whatever you want to study must give you the job. Learn a skill. Even if you still work in the office, add a skill and earn more money for your comfortability. For your comfortability, because you can't always depend on the government. You go to Canada, people see this thing. People in Canada, they pay a lot of taxes. My husband is there, so I'll talk about this. They pay a lot of taxes, you know, a lot, huge taxes. How many taxes do Ghanaians and Nigerians pay? Do you even obey by it? Do you even abide by it? You don't. Renew your car insurance. You don't. In foreign countries, there are foreigners, there are Nigerians, there are Ghanaians who live there. When their things expire, they go by the rules. They pay it for the government to get their share to improve the country. You come to your country and you don't do it. You go to foreign countries, somebody opens a business. You said, the person said, come to work at 6 o'clock, and then we are doing 8 hours. You will diligently go by the rule. You come to Ghana or you come to Nigeria, for example, and let's say Rosie Ketch has opened a business. I say, Akosua, come to work at 6. I'll come at 7 and say, Madam, please, there was traffic. That is not an excuse. You know that there will be traffic within 6 to 7. Wake up at 4. Let's be punctual. That is the word. Fix your attitude before you blame people in authority. You can't give authority to someone whilst you yourself,
Hello,
you have a problem with yourself.
hello, people.
Hello.
Can you people hear me?
It's a bit noisy.
Ade, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, we can hear you.
See, I just want to make a point. I'm actually on the road, but I just want to make a point. What Akosa was saying is something that I even wrote down a topic that I'm going to address it. Can you please stop? That I'm going to address it, because what Nigerians are doing is not nice. Because I've been watching different videos. You don't have to be watching your dirty linens outside. You get, every time we are bashing our president, every time we are bashing our country, you think other countries don't have bad roads? You think other countries are not going through inflation and so on? But the way we are bashing ourselves is what I don't like, and I'm not happy about it. So I was like, I'm going to address this topic. I was so glad seeing you people discussing it today. I seriously like the way Nigerians, you see a Nigerian will come and be doing that. They'll be claiming that they are comparing Ghana to Nigeria. Like, do you have to be doing that all the time? Talking about how bad the country is. I know the country is bad, but is it on social media we are going to be talking about that is going to solve the problem of the country? So as I just heard Akosua making that point of not watching your dirty minutes outside, that thing just made me, happy that at least it's even a Ghanaian that is even advising us not to be doing this nonsense. So that's all I just even have to, shoot, though I'm going to make a video addressing this because I don't like the way we continue to bash ourselves. It's not nice. I know that the country they fucked up. Yes, we agree. But coming up on social media to tell everybody our problem. It's not only the Ghanaians that are watching. There are other countries watching. Some people will not want to come to this country to even invest because they'll just feel that the country is worse. But do you know that the insecurity they are shouting is not everywhere in the country that insecurity is. The country, there are still places that are still good. You get. So you don't have to think, okay, the state I'm living, I've not seen any Boko Haram come to destroy anywhere in this state before. Even Lagos State, other places, you will not see Boko Haram. So the talk is too much, my people. That's all I just came here to rant. And I think that people should reduce it. We should reduce it. At least talk about
Vicky, call them
talk about
BH.
some
Don't call their full name. YouTube sabi vex. Call
Then
them
I'll be
BH.
okay.
Don't
You
call
sabi
their
dey
full name.
fear.
Unknown men. Anyway,
Exactly, yes.
yeah.
Exactly. Unknown government. So my dear, I think that sometimes if you're talking about something bad about Nigeria, still praise Nigeria in a good part. Their tax in Nigeria is better than other countries. Because there's a way we will spoil this our country by ourselves. You go bad for us. So your child might have benefited from a particular company that's supposed to come and create start a business in Nigeria that your child would have worked in. But because of what you said about your country, that company will not come here to invest. Your child will finish university and not see opportunity because maybe na there your child destiny day. But you don't carry your YouTube mouth spoil am because we dey find views. We should be mindful because we don't to spoil our country. That's all I have to say, guys. Sorry for the rant.
It's
Thank
okay.
you so much, Vicky. Thank you so much.
Rosie Kate, let me round up what I was saying.
Oh, thank you,
So
Akoso.
what I'm saying is, if we keep comparing our countries, you
Mhm.
can. There is no way. I always say it. Don't even some of the system in Canada. Don't even compare it to Asia. You know why? Because sometimes when I'm talking to my husband and then I'll be like, "Oh, I ordered something," the thing will just be right. You say, "Hey, you just order anyhow. Things is not like that here." Some of the system, you think that Europe, like maybe Canada is Canada, so you can't compare Canada to Philippines. But maybe some of the system they've done it to improve themselves. That it's so good that you can't even compare it to US. That is how it is. That's what I'm saying. Every country has something good in them. It can always not be the same. We should stop bashing our leaders. Let's fix our attitude, how we do things. If somebody is coming to do business, like for example, yesterday you did a market video vlog and you were talking about high prices. Once a market seller will say that they've increased the price of petrol, now she will increase her tomato. Meanwhile, the thing has not even affected the tomato. What are you doing to the fellow citizens? What are you doing to the less privileged? Those who cannot afford. We overprice things because we don't, when they implement rules, we do not follow. But you travel, and then, for example, you go to this market, 1 kilo of the item is, let's say, 5 naira. You go to the next person, it's 5 naira. But in the same market that you went yesterday, you go here, goat meat is 3,000 naira. You go to this person, it's 4,000 naira. Because they just want to price things to their own gains. If we are allowing the authorities to implement rules and then take action for the rules, our countries will work again. I'm not talking for only Nigeria. Ghana is part. The whole Africa. Because when somebody does something and then the person is wrong, let's say a celebrity does something, the person is wrong. Okay? Instead of the citizens allowing the rules or the punishment to deal with that person, oh, he's a celebrity. A celebrity is not above rules and regulation. A president is not about rules and regulations.
Thank you
Everybody
so
needs to
much.
go through this thing. Allow
R.
the
Kelly is going through
authorities.
it. Bill Cosby is going through it. But Nigeria here, look at what happened with Burna Boy, and there's no statement. You understand? This whole thing is like that's why I
That
said
is why I'm
everybody
saying that.
needs to be
See,
held
that
responsible
is
for
why
their
I'm
own
saying that. See,
laxities.
Rosie, this is this thing that you are saying. Okay, President Buhari is not in charge of arresting Burna Boy or something. Who is in charge of the armed force? Who is, let's say, who is the head of the police? Okay, he has to do it. But because his personal gains, or excuse me, I'm not there, I can't be a witness. Because of what maybe he might have gained from the musician, he will let him go. Do you get me? Meaning, this is not President Buhari's fault, it is the person. So, we as the people, what are we doing to ourselves? Are we helping the president to govern the country? It is not his responsibility alone to govern the country. We have to help him as people. So if you're assigned a position, make sure that you're being truthful to make the work easier for people in authorities. They bring the rules, and then you, the person assigned, should implement it. When somebody is wrong, take it on. For example, I think some months ago, Shatawale did something. Okay, the new IGP arrested him. He's not above the law. So now people are careful. There was one celebrity who took nude pictures. He was arrested. She was arrested. So when the rules are implemented, allow authorities to do it. Don't be those part of the people who will sit behind computer and be typing that, we are Christian country. Why is that he killed only her wife and then you're also going to kill him? You are judging. How would the rule be implemented? If you kill, you must be killed. Nobody in his right sense, you should kill somebody. If you can kill the person, Lock the person, allow the government to implement the rules that they have given. We, the citizens, are worrying the authorities, so they will not be fair to us. They wouldn't. Because you, Rosie Ketch, if I do something and then the police arrest me, you will do LS and come and say, this is not fair. This small thing Akosia did. But I should be set as an example for people to stop that. If you steal one common chicken, you will be arrested. You will be arrested. Prices of things going up in the market, it is not the fault of the president. We, the citizens, our bad attitude. We overprice things for our personal gains. It is worrying us. So if we are learning from the foreigners or other countries, we should learn the positive aspects and implement it. And it's going to help us. We should fix our attitude. I believe in that. Than blaming authorities for nothing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Akosua. You guys, I've talked about this whole thing even in one of my videos. And I said that you see people who live abroad, and the person who lives abroad has never, in their whole abroad living, broken traffic rules. But the moment you come to Nigeria, even you cut corners. And also, there are a lot of reasons why people cut corners in Nigeria. Maybe also because it's easy to just bribe. It's easy to, but if you decide that you don't want this kind of thing, you understand? I feel like it starts from all of us. Welcome, Army. It starts from all of us. We all have to try to make a change in our own little ways. Try the best you can. You understand? You cannot, okay, like this thing I could talk about, all this flooding now. Like right now in Port Harcourt, it's been raining every day for almost, at least because Port Harcourt rain is different. At least in my house, it has rained every day for about a week now. It's raining right now as we're talking. It's drizzly. It's more than drizzle. This is bigger than drizzle. So it's been raining. It rained yesterday, rained the day before yesterday. So imagine the flood. If people don't clear the drainages, they will keep drainages. You will carry things. You will pour inside. You will see somebody in the night. They wait till night. They will go to the gutter and pour the thing away. All those things are because people like to do the wrong things. But I see why people are always blaming the government in Africa. It's because now, if like overseas and everything, at least, I'm not saying overseas. Overseas is very broad. Let's say in the US now, in the UK, there's a good waste management system. Why people blame Africa's government is because even in River State, here I am in Port Harcourt. Importantly, River State is too big. In Port Harcourt, like this Port Harcourt city here that we are right now, waste management is a huge problem. Waste management, in fact, sometimes you be going out in the afternoon and you see a very, very big traffic. Why is this traffic so long? Is this afternoon they are coming to pack waste and the trailer is moving, turning around on the road. What happened to working in the night when people are not on the road? And they will not even finish packing. Now, people don't know where to dispose of waste. People don't know how to dispose of waste. So most times, you have to dispose of your waste. And because we like to cut corners too, we just straight on the road, or we we clog the gutters. You understand? But in a country where waste management is working, you know where to drop your waste. You know that, okay, if you drag your waste bin to the front of your house, people who are assigned for this, that is why people are paying taxes. That's why you see why it's easy. You see this whole thing, I think government and people too everybody's involved somehow. Now, because you are paying taxes and it's working, you have reasonable or almost free healthcare because of the taxes you are paying. You have affordable healthcare. You have people come clear your waste because you have paid tax. Community tax is being paid. The community is in charge of at least filling small potholes. People are willing, even if it's expensive, willing to pay these taxes. But waste, look at Lagos. Look at Lagos and waste. Have you seen Lagos in this rainy season? Some places are like water getting to almost people's waist level. You understand? Why? Lagos is sitting on water and there are no drainages. The small one that they did, people are covering it with dirt. You understand? So it's just a cycle of, I don't want to say, it's just a cycle of events that we can change. And I see why people don't, this is why tax inflation is there also. And of course I was talking about this. I feel like, and this is what I'm saying, if you're making videos on Nigeria and everything, this is what you're supposed to be doing. When you talk about the bad things, give reasons why you think this bad thing is happening. Give solutions maybe. Now, when it comes to this tax evasion and everything, we know that in Africa, right now, in America, in UK, people are complaining of salaries and taxing. But at least the minimum wage in these developed economies, even if you're not going to be wealthy or rich, you are going to be able to feed and survive. Have you heard what minimum wage is in Nigeria? 30,000 in government offices in some states. Not even every state agreed to even to do it. So now people who are working in private companies might not even get 30,000 because if you don't want to work, go. People are looking for jobs. That's how Nigeria is. That's why you see all these house girl issues that trend on Instagram. People can sack their help today and get another help tomorrow. Why? People are looking for jobs. People will do anything to work for 10,000, for 5,000 naira. So now you sack, you are collecting minimum of 30,000 naira. A bag of rice is more than 30,000 naira. Granite oil, vegetable oil is expensive. Everything is expensive. And I know that it's expensive in every other country, but if you look at it in Africa, it is so hard, and that is why it's easy. Let me talk about Nigeria that I know. All these salaries and everything. I was telling my husband the other day when we were going out, I said, look at this policeman on the road, on the policewoman. She looked so tired. You could tell that, nothing day. You understand? Now, the policewoman who's on the road is saying that government is not paying her plenty money. Now she's stopping a taxi man who is carrying one trip for maybe 250, 300 naira is one trip for him. You understand? You are stopping that taxi man to collect 50 naira from him. What are you doing? You are making that taxi man now pay for what the government should be paying you for. You are stressing his family. You are reducing 50 naira from what he should take back home. Now, what is the taxi man going to do? He's going to increase you, who is the passenger, your vehicle, your transport fare. So it's a cycle of events. We think we are doing it to only ourselves, but we are just affecting the next person. The taxi man you are stopping as a police officer to collect money from, how much is he even earning at the end of the day? You understand what I'm saying? So this whole thing is a cycle. And I feel like all these things are the reasons why it's so easy for people in maybe Africa. I'm not saying they should cut corners, but I feel like because of the hardship, it is just so easy to cut corners. The minimum wage is almost nothing. People don't have jobs. Like, see, I get why people want to make videos talking about how bad Nigeria is, but I also say that if you want to talk about the bad, please talk about the good. So when you see any good story comes up, talk about it. When there's any new school built, talk about the school. A new hospital, talk about the hospital. You understand? Talk about all these small things. Yes, hey, Ami, welcome.
Good
Afternoon,
afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Akosa. Good afternoon, Justice Kana. Good afternoon,
Yeah.
host.
Hi.
I've been very
Evening.
strong. That's why I've not
Yeah,
been online for a while.
it's okay.
Sorry to cut you short. When you said talk about the good, please, there is nothing good to talk about.
Okay, Akoso is coming
There
from.
is
This I
nothing,
don't agree. I don't
I
agree.
tell you.
nothing,
I don't agree.
nothing,
You can't
not
say
No,
there's
no.
nothing good
not
in
even
Nigeria.
Oh
one,
my God.
So I
not
shouldn't come to
even one.
Nigeria. I
There
shouldn't
is
come to Nigeria because
nothing good to talk
so
about.
I shouldn't come
Nothing.
there. What will you tell me if I want to visit your country? I shouldn't come there. There's nothing good there.
No. Please don't get me wrong. She was saying that when you talk about the bad, please talk about the good. So I'm like, please, there's nothing good to talk about. But of course, while you
Really?
are highly welcome, you are welcome to invest in our dear country.
Then you
We
should
will be
explain to me
respecting
why
you.
there is nothing
So
good
okay, now
there and
Ami, if Akosa
I
wants to
shouldn't
come
come
and
there.
would you say that you should not come? If Akosa
No,
wants to come and
why will I say Akoso I should not come? No, I should come
no,
and invest.
would you say she should not come?
No advice her to come or not to come. Me, I'm just talking from my own point of view. Let me give an example. For example, I'm a caterer. That's what I do for a living. And for the past going to 2 months, I've been making losses. And why have I been making losses? That's because of the hike in food prices. You're telling your customer every day that, Madam, things have increased, though. Things have increased, though. Okay, I had a job Monday and Wednesday. That's why I've not even been online. I went to the market, and the bag of rice I used to buy for 32,000 naira is now 42,000 naira. No explanation, nothing. Carton of chicken that I used to buy for 20,000 naira, it is now 27,000 naira. Okay, do I have to keep telling my customers every day that things are increasing? Won't they look for other alternatives? It's really depressing to do business here. Really depressing. Like at this point, I'm trying not to break down mentally because it's really affecting me. Okay, see the granite oil bottle I used to buy for 32,000 naira. Right now, it's 39,000. Where are all those expenses coming from? Okay, see the rain now that has been falling in Lagos for a while. Everywhere is flooded. From my 12 markets to my house, because I stay along that Aja axis, I spent 22,000 on taxi. 22K. Because everywhere is flooded, the roads are not good. Okay, tell me how I will make gain. And yet I keep paying tax. When I went to the market on Wednesday, A bag of rice I bought because I couldn't get kaya in time. Our kaya is all this wheelbarrow, guys. I had to divide the bag of rice into two. I carried the first one on my head to the bus stop. The second one, as I was carrying it, one tout from nowhere just came and said, I will pay tax on this. Are you okay? I'm carrying bag of rice from here. Telling me I will pay tax for the bag of rice I'm carrying. I had to pay 100 naira. Yes. That's tell you how bad and corrupt this system is. I had to pay. I came back home. The tomatoes I bought, I discovered that for the past going to 2 weeks now, we don't even have light here. Which one am I going to even pinpoint and say, okay, this is what I'm benefiting? And the reason why I always fault Nigerians is that we're very good in complaining. Our mouth is very sharp in complaining. Very, 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 very good in complaining. Government did not do the government did not do that. This small position they gave you in NYSC to register coppers, you're already treating them like animals. So who is to be blamed?
Yeah, you're saying the same
Who
thing
is
that
to be
Coach
blamed?
was saying. Yeah.
Who is to be blamed? Okay, we are shouting the government is not good. This and that. Have you gotten your PVC? All you know how to do is come online and rant. Please, please, please. I don't like really listening to issues like this because it pisses me off because I see the real life outside social media. I go
Yeah,
to the market
exactly.
every
I
time.
always say this. If you finish
What is
watching
it? Every
Instagram
time,
with
every
you
time
are
we are online ranting, this and
yeah.
that. You see the right thing, you will not do it. You see, come on and you're ranting. How many of us have PVC? How many? How many of us have PVCs? No. All we do is come out and shout the government is not good. I beg, Jerry.
Yeah, I always say this that when you after watching Instagram and seeing all the celebrities that bought G Wagon this week, go to the junction closest to your house and see the hardship there and see the suffering there and know that things are really bad. I get what you're saying, Ami, and I feel like also my heart goes out to everybody that is in Lagos. I feel like if Nigeria is hard, Lagos is 10 times harder. I don't know. You know, I used to stay in Lagos. Like, oh my god, Lagos is 10 times harder. I feel like Lagos makes you realize the suffering in Nigeria more because of the traffic, the stress of moving from one place to another, and all those things. Like for me, if I want to go to the market, in 10 minutes I can be in the market, 20 minutes at most. There's no traffic most times in Port Harcourt. You know, just small traffic here and there. You know, I feel like Lagos is always harder. Then plus this flooding. I'm just so sorry
My dear,
about this.
I spent from Eligaza bus stop to Aja. I spent 6 hours.
I
Six
know, Lagos
hours.
traffic.
On a journey of 15 days, I spent 6 hours in
Lagos should
traffic.
have a functional rail
What are
system.
you what are you telling me? Okay, see
Lagos
the
should have
workers
a
that came
functional
to
rail.
see workers that came to work for me. I told them I needed just 2 persons. They were 4. I said I need just 2. They were begging me, auntie, please. I said, how much am I even going to pay you? I'll pay you 8,000 naira for each job. Although they've been complaining that, although they've been saying that I even pay high, that most people pay 3,000, 4,000. I said, me, I cannot pay my fellow human being 8,000 naira for a day job. Like, you know, these are catering workers, those that will come and assist you. I'm like, me, I cannot pay someone 4,000 naira. The best I can pay is 8K. I'm even planning to increase it to 10,000 a day. And they were begging me that, auntie, please, don't worry, I'll even collect 4,000. Let me just allow me work for you. And I was like, is that how this suffering is out there? Go to the streets. People eat from the dustbin. Imagine what the dustbin looks like here in Nigeria. Talk more of someone eating from it. It's that
Traffic dey
bad.
traffic dey
It's that bad. It's that bad. But what irritates me the most is that all we do is come online and complain. No worry, this BB Nigeria show will soon start. They will stop complaining. They will face BB Nigeria. Then after BB Nigeria, they will still come back and remember the leaders. So-called leader they said is not doing anything. Okay, just see the PVC registration thing. Everywhere is choked. Why is everywhere choked? That's because people are now seeing that this voting thing works. So many people have not been voting all this while, and yet you complain at every slightest provocation. Who are you deceiving? Are you not deceiving yourself? Are you not? I always tell my cousins based in the US that I prefer living in the US where I will pay tax, I will see my tax work for me. Then I'm here paying tax, and in fact, it's as if I'm just sponsoring somebody's lifestyle. Yes, now.
Yes. I get what you're saying, but I get. Sorry to let me answer. There's traffic in Port Harcourt, but not as extreme as Lagos. In fact, not even up to 20% of all Lagos is. And second, you know that our governor did plenty roads and plenty flyovers, so it has made things very like very, very easy. Like right now, traffic has reduced drastically. The only places you can see traffic are the places that they are still fixing roads. Yeah, but traffic basically is very, very reduced. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Army and everything. It's really a sad situation. It's really sad. It's Nigeria matter. It's sad. I know. I get I get the pain in your voice and everything, but let's just stay hopeful and do the part we have to do. And do the part. Hello, Ada.
Rosie K, sorry to cut you short again. Do you know that for a while now I've not been feeling too well? I went to the hospital, and you know these people are telling me. I went to a government hospital close to me. They're telling me the doctor is not on seat, and the doctor does not come this so and so day. And I'm like, okay. I just used a little opportunity to peep through that hospital. Nothing to write home about. I had to go to a private hospital close to me where I paid through my nose. But at
Crazy.
least they took very good
Crazy.
care of me.
Yeah.
Okay, I was watching, there was this YouTuber's vlog I was watching where she was when she did a video of what is inside my hospital bag. And in the comments people were like, these things are things that the government provide for you normally. Why are you buying these things and taking them to the hospital? And the YouTuber was like, my dear, here you buy everything for yourself. Yes.
For me,
Someone is
I
going to
don't. Yeah, I'm listening.
someone is going to give birth. Person is buying something as small as nylon bag to dispose placenta. Something as small as nylon bag, something as small as glove, something as small as methylated spirit. And I'm asking, so what does the government provide? Someone is buying something as small as bed sheets. You
I
are
bought
carrying
I
pillow
bought
to the
I bought
hospital.
I bought hand gloves during COVID. I had Louis during COVID. So you remember that the
Doesn't mean
prices of
that
clothes tripled.
there are no pillows there.
Oh my god! I remember it was 1,000. It was I think 800 naira. I want to in
Ha!
January. In January of that year, I gave birth to Louis. Then when COVID and the whole lockdown started in April, I bought that same glove I should have bought in January for 1,000. So I think I bought it this 7,000. The price went 4 times during that COVID time. Like I bought like this 7,000. You will buy it. But I want to advise somebody here, especially when if you're a mother in Nigeria that is trying to have a baby. Since we're talking about healthcare and how bad it is, please, if you want to have a child and you're in and you don't know how it's going to be yet, please, if you don't have money for a very, very good private hospital, please go to government hospitals. I'm begging you. Because a lot of private hospitals are answering private hospitals in Nigeria. They don't have anything. They don't even have incubator. In case the baby is not breathing well, there's no incubator. And that's why you see a lot of infant mortality. I always say this whenever I can. Please, if you cannot afford those private hospitals that have good things in the hospital, that have equipment, please go and stress in the government hospitals. At least they have experience, they have maybe the machines, depending on government hospital, because it's crazy. I can't even imagine people go to private hospitals sometimes, spend so much money for what? For malaria tests. They don't do malaria tests. There's nothing in the hospital. There's no oxygen. There's nothing. So please, since we're talking about the bad things, just do. I always say this because I don't want to hear that anything happened to anybody. Please, so
I will never forget 2017 when I was sick then, and I went to the hospital. In fact, it was between life and death, and I spent over 5 hours just to get hospital card. Over 5 hours. After waiting for over 5 hours, they told me that I could not see the doctor that same day. I should come back next week Monday. And I
oh my
asked the
god,
woman that if I'm dying, even before this hospital card gets to me, will my enemy not be gone by then?
crazy.
And yet, they please, I beg,
Could you, this is not happening in my hospital. I not buy placenta bag. I don't know what is placenta bag. I not buy
No,
cord
you
bag.
will buy your this
I
black
didn't buy
nylon.
it.
This black nylon, you will buy.
I didn't
Although
know
I
it.
don't
I
have
didn't buy.
children yet, but I've heard from so many people that gave it to government hospitals. You will buy like 3 black nylon or 4 black nylons. You will buy glove. You carry your pillow. You carry your bed sheet, your wrapper. It's as God,
Oh my god. You
God
guys,
have
you know that
mercy.
this whole video, I get where we're coming from. This was very, very impromptu video to talk about Ghana and Nigeria and just talk about how we love ourselves and how we can make ourselves better. And just how we should put out good publicity out there as much as possible. But I know, say when they talk about this thing, Nigeria issue will always come out. It is actually how you carry that? Oh my god, sorry, Louis is carrying something I don't want him to carry. You should be talking. Let me go and collect it.
Well, before the host went out, my own last contribution and final contribution is that Nigerians in the house, Nigerians in the building, please, this complaint we're always complaining online that the government is this, government is that. You guys should go and get your PVC and stop complaining online. Complaining online will not change anything. It will no miracle will happen with all these online rants. This show will soon start. You guys will soon go and face the Nigeria show and forget the problems in the country. You guys should leave
Yeah,
Ghanaian issues. You guys
talking
should leave
about
Ghanaian.
Big Brother Nigeria, I am one person that doesn't believe that it's our problem. Maybe not that I'm a fan or anything. I watch it, but like the one of last year, I was not very interested. I didn't like the housemates were not too fun for me, so I didn't watch so much. But for me, when I heard people say Big Brother Nigeria will still start, people will not do politics. I said that's not an excuse. We as human beings have the ability to have interest in a lot of things. Now, because you're on YouTube doesn't mean that you're not going to get your PVC or go and vote. I feel like, okay, countries like America now have plenty shows. This Real Housewives of Lagos we are doing now. In America, they have Real Housewives of Atlanta, Orange City, Texas, here, there. More than maybe 10 Real Housewives shows in America one time. It's all airing. There is plenty Bachelorette. There's Big Brother America. There's Big Brother Australia. So I feel like you can still watch Big Brother and still talk about politics and talk about the government. So it's not distracting us. That's why it's throwing tantrums.
It's distracting us so because many, sorry to use that word, it's distracting us because many young people in Nigeria are easily distracted. Very easily distracted. They don't know how to multitask with their brains. So if they are watching Baby Nigeria, everything will be all about Baby Nigeria. So that is just the problem we are having here.
Sorry, yeah. So I don't think for me, actually, I'm somebody who thinks that it doesn't stop you from, doing what you have to do. And also based on the PVC thing, I feel like also go and vote. If you're in Nigeria, if you have people if you're not even in Nigeria, please call people that are in Nigeria and tell them to plan to vote. And also feel another thing we should be saying is when you're getting your voter's card, please let it be close to where you're going to vote. Because for me, when I see the video I went to get my PVC done, I already have PVC. But the thing is, I didn't vote in Port Harcourt. The last voting time I was not in Port Harcourt, number one. So I had to go and change my location to where I am right now so that I can vote. Then secondly, I misplaced my purse and I misplaced the whole PVC, so I had to go get a new one. So if you were in Bayelsa the last time and you're now in Port Harcourt, please change your location to Port Harcourt. You guys, please keep on talking. Welcome everybody. Keep on. Let me go and attend to Louis. Please, I'm coming.
Host.
I can hear you, Akosua.
Me, I have something to tell Delicious Army. Is she here?
So, yeah.
Of course, I'm here.
See, I think was it yesterday? It was the same thing that we're talking about on one guy's LS. This hospital thing that you just shared, okay? I'm going to use a typical example for you. Ghana has school feeding program, okay? And then whereby the government gives food to the schools so that they will cook for the boarding students. There is this matron in the school, okay, who carries the food. Like she can carry like 5 bags of rice, 25 kg. She'll carry sardines, corned beef, tin tomatoes, like a lot of things that the government will provide for the children or for the country to cook for the children. And she is, exporting the things for her own personal, like selling, opening a store with the goods from the government. Look at the bad attitude of a citizen. You see? And this thing, the president will not see. Nanado will not see this. So we as the citizen, how can we tell the person? There were some people in the kitchen when they saw them doing it. Did they correct the person? You are also a president. What are you telling the person doing that bad behavior? My sister, do you get me?
Yes, I get you,
example. We go to a hospital. You will see young ladies on their phones whilst people are suffering in line. They are pressing on their phones. They want to even do what they want to do on their phone before they attend to patients. And we want our country to work. It will never work. Today, tomorrow, we cannot compare our countries to foreign countries, because you know why? They force us. Even me, when I go to school, I get chance to press my phone or something. But when I'm supposed to work on someone, or even like let's say especially toddlers, if I'm supposed to work on, I'm supposed to put the phone in a basket for them to pick it away. When I'm done, they'll give me back the phone. Can we apply to this? We will stand outside and be like, now wow, now this one, me, I went to study my own nursing. Why should I put my phone? Who can tell me what to do? This is our attitude. This is our attitude. So if we learn, people are stealing syringes, they are stealing hospital gloves, they are stealing hospital beds, they are stealing so many things. There are a lot of dirty things that goes in everywhere. Things that are supposed to be used to serve the countries. I am not saying that people in authorities are not supposed to be blamed. Okay, but sometimes we as people, you yourself as in, you will know that I have done my best for this. Why is it that the person says it didn't reach them? There are people that things like that pass through them, that it didn't go to where it was supposed to go. And the president cannot do the job alone. The authorities cannot do the job alone. We as the people, when we see it, let's open our mouth and say it. Let's put people in their right position. Love your country at
Apostle,
heart. Yes, dear.
do you know that there was this job
Mm-hmm.
somebody paid me for and told me I was to cook for school children 400 pieces on seven days in a week. And she told me that the way they used to run the person that brought the job, and the way they used to run this thing is that they will cook 300 pieces, the remaining 100 pieces they'll eat the money. That is how they used to do it, to get extra gain. And I was asking that the remaining 100 children, okay, what would they now eat? Say they'll beg from the other people that got food. I say, but they've paid us for 400 pieces. And then she's just telling me, oh, that's how they used to do it, to see plenty gain. Because I did not agree with them to do that style, the next contract, they did not call me for it. Say I'm spoiling market for them. That the principal was asking that, how come everyone got food when it was my turn, and when it was their own turn, others did not get food? Just imagine. Just imagine the height and level of corruption and wickedness in the heart of human beings. Just imagine. It is well.
Yeah. So you see, if even you even gave an example. So I think we as the people, if we see things going wrong and then we point it out to say that, my sister Akosua, this pillow that you are taking from there is not for you, or it's for us to use to serve the hospital. Leave it there. The person will be ashamed. But because, excuse my language, we are coward enough, we hate to tell the truth to people. Because you know, outside when you do that, you will be held for it. I have learned a lot when I traveled, and then it has shaped my life. Because I will use syringe, I will just put the syringe on the countertop, and the hospital is nasty. I'll go to the washroom, I will, mess up the area, and I don't care. There are a lot of washroom that are messed up back home. But here, you are learned to know that there are workers working. We do dirty jobs in other people's country, but our own country, we don't want to have that job. It is sad. How are we serving our country? We all think that it's greener pastures out there. So after studying, we will just go out and then we'll work for that country. It is benefiting them. They are getting the taxes from our salaries. What are we doing for our country? These are things also we have to ask for ourselves. If we are all supposed to study, and then, for example, I'll use myself. If I was supposed to study in Ghana, at least my country will benefit from my tuition to improve the country. But I came to study in somebody's country, and when I came here, I pay foreign fees. I'll pay my visa every year. I'll pay tuition. Look at what is going to the government. We don't do this. We study abroad really because we will get greener pasture there. That is why it's making them go higher, because they get taxes from foreigners, they get taxes from people. So I think, aside blaming them, we as the people, we need to really, really, really fix our attitude. When you go to hospital, young people who don't even have knowledge about these things are all accepted to be in the nursing field because of, there is no job. His father is this. Let me employ him or her. Connections are too much. Like, I mean, it saddens. So if we the people are going to fix ourselves, we will have a better Ghana, we will have a better Nigeria. We will not even sit down to talk about it one bit if we fix it ourselves. So that's what I have to say. For me, not everything that we have to blame on the authorities. We as in person, let's do our part, and then we will have enough space to judge in those authorities as well. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Apostle. Thanks for your contribution.
Where is the host?
I think she went to attend to her son. Her son was, I think, was making noise there. I think she went to attend to her son. Host is here.
Thank you guys for holding it up for me. Thank you. I've been trying to. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. I thought you were talking when I came.
Yeah,
Hello.
I'm done, Jerry. Just
Okay.
had to drop my own 2 cents. I'm not
Yeah,
even in the mood for this
I know. Nigeria
Nigerian
matter
wahala
can.
talk.
Nigeria matter. It stresses people out. I think it's just because of the love that you have for the country, whether you like it or not, and because you know that this is your home, whether you get another citizenship or not, this is home. And we just do our part. Like you said, now people are being mean. So if you are trying to make a change, one person at a time, and let's hope that the person that becomes leader encourages, good behavior, and it just makes things easier for people. But until then, just do what we have to do, one person at a time. So yeah, sorry. Thank you guys so much. Akosua, you have been amazing. Oh, Chale has gone. Vicky said that there's still government drugs to sell outside, sadly. So thank you so much, Akosua, for being here from the beginning. Thank you, Ami. Thank you, Chale. Thank you, Josie. Yes, thank you, Drew. Thank you, Drew. You've been here too from the beginning. You guys, thank you so much. I just came out to do this video and it was very impromptu. And I said, let's just see what we're going to get out of this. And I'm so happy that you guys came on and showed support and actually, you know, we talked about it as much as possible. Please, let's try. Good publicity is going to always help us. You guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Akosa, thank you so much. I think we should just end the live
Welcome.
stream now. Yes. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Until then, stay safe and be kind. Lou is
Okay,
very
bye
hungry. I'm trying to
everyone.
feed him now. Say bye. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you, Ami.